All right, good evening, everybody. So I wanted to document this real quick for those of you that are growing fruit trees in pots, or for those of you that would like to grow fruit trees in containers. Maybe you don't have enough room in your area, or maybe you're renting, or there's all kinds of reasons to have fruit trees in pots, or maybe you're even like me where you just want to add some stuff to the hardscaping because you've run out of room in the ground, so you've got some things in containers. So these two I want to talk about real quick because I'm going to plant these guys. They're getting pretty big. These are mandarins, okay? And I've had these in these pots for about, I want to say either a year and a half or maybe going on 2 years. And these guys look amazing for pot growing citrus. Container growing, and I wanted you guys to see these before I planted these guys because I've got room in the yard for them now. So these are citrus, like I said. These are mandarins, and these are in pots that are roughly, I think these are probably around 2 feet wide by about, I don't know, somewhere around the same height, 2 feet by 2 feet. And I got these at 2 different places. In fact, I've tested multiple citrus in containers, and I've got these two from 2 different places. I got this one from Lowe's. Let me find the tag here. All right, so this is a Pixie semi-dwarf mandarin. And what I like about the Lowe's trees is they don't have that big trunk that's kind of pre-built into them that a lot of other nurseries like to have. So sometimes you might just want a shorter, bushier citrus, and it looks really good in containers too, instead of having the tall trunk. Now that does look pretty good in the yard, but in containers it just looks a little strange. So they've got these that branch off much lower than normal, so when they grow they look, you know, much more like a bush. So that's why I chose that one. And then this is a gold nugget mandarin, and this one came from Sunset Nursery, so I don't really remember where I got this. I got this either at Shady Ways Nursery in Apache Junction or Treeland, maybe. I don't remember where I got this one, but this one also has that shorter branching where it's got the short trunk there, and then the branches start almost immediately, giving it that bush form. So these guys look really great, and I have got these to the size that I want them so that I can start getting fruit off of them. So I'm going to put these guys in the ground and let them start setting fruit, because now I've achieved the height and the vigor that I'm wanting. So you see there that pot is probably, like I said, about 24 inches. So you see how tall these have gotten in that pot, and then you see how wide they've gotten too. So these guys, I'm going to put them in the ground. Now I would like to leave them in these pots to give just a further test and let them stay in here like 10 years. But I'm not going to do that just to prove a point. I mean, these guys look great after 2 years in the pot. I could have let them fruit earlier, but now I'm just going to put them in the ground and let them start setting fruit. So yeah, that's these guys. I just wanted to document this real quick. I'm going to get these guys in the ground, but just to let you know that you can grow these in containers. And by the way, I have these in my container soil that I make specifically for fruit trees and fruiting plants. So let me pull some of this mulch back, and you can see it's just roots everywhere. In this container mix. So kind of designed this container mix so that you can grow everything in it. You know, I don't remember what the root stocks on these are. Probably that C35 or Carrizo. I don't really know or care. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. So now these are going to go from this potting mix into the yard. So what's nice about this container mix that I make is it holds water and it holds nutrients. So I've gone up to a month without watering these guys, But if you're a waterer like me, you can water these every day. Like that just will flush through and hold this the perfect amount of water so that you can have any kind of fruit trees in containers. So I've got quite a few around here in containers, but I was just going to touch on these two real quick because I'm going to plant these and end a test on these. So there we have it. You can use pretty much any trees from anywhere as long as you take care of the plant. All right, guys, thank you for watching.